Archangel Michael says, "It's an emergency. A heartbreaking news is coming on your home. The one who heard you is open immediately." Archangel Michael says, "Listen carefully, because this message was held back until the very final moment. There is no coincidence that you are reading this now. Your spirit was guided here before something shattering arrives. A heartbreaking news is already in motion, and the one who hurt you, the one you thought was out of your life, is about to circle back into your space. You have felt restless these past few days, without understanding why your spirit was responding to something beyond the physical. This energy has been brewing behind closed doors in secret rooms, involving people who never wished to see your light rise again. Someone from your past who caused you immense damage is now deeply involved in a development that affects your home. They have made contact with someone close to you, possibly under false names, pretending to be a changed person. But the truth is darker than that, because their motive is not love or healing. They carry a plan, one that was built from the pain they caused and the secrets they never expected you to find out. They are not working alone. There's another person behind this, someone you once defended in front of others. That person has been feeding information to the one who hurt you, and what they are doing now could break your heart open once again. Stay with this message because it reveals what even your family might not dare to say aloud. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This heartbreaking news is connected to something you once left behind and never wanted to revisit. It could be a place, a person, or a memory, but now it's arriving uninvited, dressed as news you were never prepared for. The pain was very but not gone, and the one who caused it knows that better than anyone. They have spoken your name recently, not in regret, but in calculation. They know how to manipulate, and they are doing it again. Only this time, it has reached your doorstep. There is a phone call or letter on its way, and it will carry the kind of truth that can shake you. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be afraid. This is not to break you again, but to reveal what must be severed. Finally, the universe will not allow this shadow to sit in your presence anymore. You are being protected even now, but your awareness is vital." Type Amen to get blessing 440 for your home is not just a house. It is a spiritual sanctuary, but someone is trying to pollute its peace by bringing this person back in proximity. They are using shared memories, old pictures, and misplaced sympathy to gain trust. The heartbreaking news will come from someone you never suspected. They were smiling to your face while hiding the truth behind their silence. Now they are being used as the carrier of this storm. Even if they think they're helping, this will not be just emotional. It could affect legal matters, family dynamics, or even your finances. You must be alert and prepared, because a decision will need to be made immediately once it hits. There will be no time to second-guess. Type Amen to get blessing 555. A few days ago, someone found an old piece of information about you. It was either from a photo, a document, or a message you forgot existed. Now they are using it as leverage in a conversation that will determine what happens next. This person isn't reaching out because they miss you. They are trying to control how your story ends, and that is not something heaven will allow. Their actions are being watched closely by divine eyes. There is divine timing in place, and the angels have been moving pieces behind the veil, even in your sleep. Messages have been trying to reach you in dreams. The warning signs were there, but now comes the full message type. Amen. To get blessing 666. You are not alone in this moment. Even if it feels like the world is holding its breath, the sadness you feel is real, but it is the sadness of a truth finally revealing itself. There is strength being poured into you now as you prepare to face what's coming. You will find out soon that a woman who smiled beside you was in communication with this person. She believed she was doing what's best, but her decision will bring you emotional conflict. She didn't expect you to find out the way you're about to a message, either through email, social media, or voice recording, is coming soon. It will carry a hidden layer you must decode. Not everything will be said directly. Read it twice. Listen closely. Your peace depends on your interpretation type. Amen. To get blessing 777. There is also a man involved. Someone older, a father figure, boss, mentor, or relative. He knows part of the story, but hasn't told you because he doesn't want you to break. He has seen what was happening behind the scenes, but he stayed silent out of fear. Now the silence is no longer safe. You will be the second domino in this heartbreak. You will feel betrayed, but it's part of the great unveiling. Archangel Michael says, "This is the final time these hidden things will surface without your consent. The tears you may shed are sacred, but don't let them wash away your strength. This person who hurt you didn't change, they adapted. And now they think they're ready to win again. But you have angels who are 2 steps ahead of them. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. There is a box, a physical one, possibly stored in your home garage, attic, or someone else's house. That box contains pieces of your story they are using to reconstruct a lie. Photos, letters, copies of legal documents, or even old gifts. They are turning your past into a weapon. They want to trigger you into making an emotional mistake. But Archangel Michael says, stay grounded. Respond with clarity, not chaos. You will soon hear someone mention a mistake you made years ago. It will be twisted, taken out of context, and used to stir guilt in your soul. Do I fall for it? You've already paid your spiritual dues. Type Amen to get $9.99. The heartbreaking news may appear small at first. A call, a note, a strange message from an unknown number, but it will be wrapped in hidden energy meant to pull you backward. This is not a coincidence. It's a setup, cloak, and concern. He will say they want to talk, to make peace, to explain, but it's manipulation. You owe no explanation for how far you've come. The only truth that matters now is your protection. The spiritual realm is placing boundaries, now walls that cannot be crossed. This person will face their consequence. If they dare to trespass again, they will taste the silence they once forced on you. Type Amen to get blessing. 1. The divine is already working on your behalf. But you must stay vigilant. Your home is your altar, and it must not be infiltrated again. Clear out old things, energy and associations tied to this person. Do not open doors they once used to enter, not physically, emotionally, or digitally. They may try to sneak in through a mutual friend or relative. But your inner radar will know, Archangel Michael says. Your gift of intuition will save you if you trust it. This is your moment to say no more. Even if it comes with grief, even if it breaks you, you are rising from this stronger. No heartbreak can steal what you've earned now. Even heaven is pausing to witness your strength. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111. The heartbreaking news will strike in layers. First confusion, then disbelief, then a sharp truth that cannot be ignored. But in every layer, you will also receive divine guidance on what to do next. The same person who tried to break your spirit is now using your story as their stepping stone. They are speaking your name in spaces that don't deserve to echo it. Your voice may be convincing, but their heart holds Andy, not love. They've joined hands with someone who once visited your home and left with something important. You never noticed. It was gone until much later, a detail, a document, a photo. Now that same item has become part of their twisted version of events. But truth is a line. It doesn't need defense. It only needs to be unleashed. Type Amen to get blessing. 1. There is another layer. This involves a woman who once asked you for help. She was kind to you, but her kindness was a mask. She recently made a decision that directly affects your emotional and spiritual peace. She handed something to the person who heard you thinking it would silence the chaos. Instead, it's awakened the storm, and now you are at the center of it once again. But this time you are not who you used to be. Your soul is heavier with experience. Your spirit has grown its own armor. The heartbreak they expect to cause will only ignite your awakening. You are being initiated into your divine authority type. Amen to get blessing. 1313. In the coming days, expect a knock, a buzz, or a sudden message at an unusual time. You will feel a chill in your spirit when it arrives. Trust that feeling, it's confirmation. Do not respond immediately. Zed, pray, read this message again. Archangel Michael says, the one who hurt you is not just coming back, they're being sent back to complete a cycle. But the difference is, this time you close the door. You don't just forgive, you shield. Heaven is waiting to see your choice, the moment you reject what no longer serves you. The path for blessings bursts wide open. You've delayed some breakthroughs because the energy of this person was still lingering. This heartbreak will not stop your future. It will unlock it. Type Amen to get blessing. 1414. Their actions are being driven by fear. Now they know that you are rising. Your name is reaching places they never imagined. They are scrambling to paint you as the villain before your light fully exposes their lies. There is a meeting, a physical or digital one, that involves a conversation about you. Someone you trusted is revealing things they swore to keep private. But the betrayal will not break you this time. It will crown you with wisdom. You are no longer the person who begs for truth, and now truth chases you down to wrap you in protection. Their plan may come, but it will not prosper. Type Amen to get blessing. 1515. Inside your home, clean the corners, move the furniture, speak out loud. Tell the energy that no more weapons formed against you will stand. This is your sacred place, and it must be cleared of what was invited through emotional wounds. Sometimes heartbreak is heaven's final key to shut a door that should never be opened again. This news may hurt, but the pain is divine. It realigns you to your real destiny. Archangel Michael says, "You are being prepared for something much bigger. You have an appointment with greatness. But first, this leftover weight must be removed. This is not punishment. It's a powerful pre-cleansing. Because what's coming next is no longer a test. It's your testimony tap." Amen to get blessing. January 2016. Someone will pretend to be a messenger of peace. They will come with words like, "We just want to move forward," or "Let's not fight." But beneath the calm language is manipulation. You will hear an apology, but it will be hollow. Do not be fooled. This person isn't sorry for what they did. They're sorry it didn't work. Now they want a second chance to finish the damage. Your silence will be your sword. Your absence will be your answer. And when you finally speak, your words will shake their false foundations. The comfort in lies is ending type. Amen to get blessing. January 2017. The news that's coming is also tied to something financial. Someone forged something behind your back or tampered with a decision that could have helped you. Now that forged path is being uncovered and redirected back to its rightful owner. You expect money to flow in ways that were once blocked. What was stolen will return multiplied, but only after this exposure takes place. The heartbreak will trigger the unlocking, even if it comes through loss or shock. It is the final key. Trust this process. It is sacred even when it stings. Your ancestors have been watching this moment unfold for years. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818. Archangel Michael says, "Breathe slowly. Now the storm you fear is a portal. Once it passes, you will not be the same. You will rise unshaken." I tried to predict your downfall, but they forgot who walks beside you. You carry divine authority. That's why they feared you all along. You didn't lose. They just delayed what was always yours, and now the delay ends. The rain clears. The throne is rebuilt. The person who hurt you will be silenced, not by revenge, but by your unstoppable progress. They will see your face in places they swore you'd never reach, and they will know they were never the author of your story. Type Amen to get blessing. 1919. You are now being positioned into a realm of spiritual leadership. The test, the pain, the silence. It was preparation. Your voice will now carry a frequency that retells betrayal and attracts destiny. They may talk, let them. They are no longer relevant to your next chapter. They are shadows trying to keep you from sunlight, but who were born for dawn. Let this news come. Let the tears fall if they must then rise. Rise with new fire, new focus, and new favor, because heaven didn't bring you this far just to pause now. Type Amen to get blessing. 2020, Archangel Michael says the cycle is closing. Whether you're ready or not, because it has overstayed its purpose. This heartbreak is not just personal. It's spiritual warfare masked as emotional disruption. The person who hurt you is being exposed for who they truly are. They can no longer hide under apologies or faded excuses. The heartbreak they are trying to bring to your home will backfire the moment it crosses your threshold. Because this time you are covered by divine shields. Not seen by human eyes, you are being lifted. Even as others try to drag you into memories you outgrew, you are being pulled into divine movement, and no guilt trip will block your exit. The moment you fully walk away is when the floodgates of favor burst open, taping men to get blessing. February 2021. The shocking part of this news is not just what's being said, but who is saying it. Someone you thought would always be on your side has made contact with the one who hurt you. They did it quietly, maybe thinking it would never reach your ears. But truth has wings. That contact was documented. A message, a voice note, or a transaction they left behind. Evidence you are about to stumble upon it, or someone close to you will show it to you when it arrives. Take a deep breath and know this is your final confirmation. I'm weary, confusing, I'm weary, wondering, oh, we're blaming yourself. This was never your fault. It was a betrayal orchestrated behind your back, and now heaven has ordered it to come into the light. Type Amen to get blessing. February 2022, there is an upcoming date marked in spiritual link. This date will shift everything you'll receive, an unexpected message or overhear a conversation that reveals more than intended. It will come like lightning, a sudden illumination of what was hidden in shadows for too long. Prepare yourself emotionally. You may be tempted to lash out, but silence will hurt them more. They expect rage. What they will expect is your calm, divine detachment. That is your power. Now you are no longer reacting. You are reigning. Your name was used without permission. Your past was twisted. But your spirit has never lied. And now the truth your soul always knew is rising above every distorted tale. Let them watch. Let them whisper. Your opinion holds no weight in your divine unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing. February 2023. You are being rewarded for your silence during the storm. There were moments you could have exposed them, but you chose peace now. Heaven is rewarding your restraint with reversal. The heartbreak that's coming is not a punishment. It's a prophecy. It's a signal that the chapter is finally ending and the chains are being broken. Your tears are being collected as evidence in heaven's courtroom. A breakthrough is forming behind this pain, and after this storm, your story will be too bright for betrayal to stand beside. His heartbreak will not leave you broken. It will rebirth you. Type Amen to get blessing. 2424. Someone will reach out, acting confused or pretending they don't understand what's going on. They'll try to bait you into explaining, defending, or fixing what they destroyed. Don't do it. You will know closure to chaos. The only energy you should invest in now is recovery and restoration. A major opportunity is heading your way, but it requires your full emotional bandwidth. You must not miss it. Entertaining old devils in new disguises. Archangel Michael says, "The sword has already been drawn. The final strike of truth is moments away. You will feel it shift, not just mentally, but physically in your space. Doors may slam, phones may ring, emotions may rise. But you are divinely anchored. Type Amen to get blessing." February 2025. There will be dreams in the coming nights, vivid, strange, prophetic. Pay attention. Some of them may involve people you haven't seen in years. They are all symbolic keys. Heaven is handing you the blueprint of escape. Don't dismiss what you see at 3 a.m. Don't ignore the chills or the sudden wake-ups. These are visitations meant to prepare your spirit for the shift ahead. Your sleep is no longer just rest. It is strategy. Even your pets, electronics, or mirrors may act strange. The spiritual realm is buzzing. You are surrounded, protected, and watched. Nothing will catch you off guard if you listen. The heartbreak they are trying to deliver is already being routed into wisdom. Type Amen to get blessing. February 1926. Your peace is expensive now. Not everyone can afford access. You are not arrogant. You are finally awake, and those who once feasted on your kindness will no longer dine at your table. Watch how the people who mocked you start imitating you. Watch how the one who hurt you tries to re-enter, pretending to be healed. They are studying you like a textbook, hoping to rewrite your story. But God wrote your script in sacred ink. It cannot be edited. Your heartbreak will be realizing they were only a chapter, not the whole book. And your next page is already glowing in gold. Type Amen to get blessing. 2727. Before this month ends, something symbolic will happen. A broken object, a torn paper, a lost item. This is heaven's signal of release. Emotional tie is breaking. Let it go. Don't try to tape it back together. It was never meant to stay there. Will be a sense of grief, yes, but also relief. The heartbreak was never your failure. It was their test. And they failed it. Now your blessings are being rerouted to your hands. You are not just surviving this. You're ascending your voice, your image, your presence. Everything will carry new authority, and those who try to crush you will watch you bloom. Type Amen to get blessing. 2828. Archangel Michael says, "This is the final warning. Do not let this heartbreak trick you into thinking you are weak. It's your proof of strength, your proof that you love it deeply and that you rose anyway. When the message arrives, open it with grace, but close the energy it came with. Speak softly to your soul. Light a candle, cleanse your space, because what's been sent to shake you will instead shape you. You are becoming untouchable now, not because you are called, but because you are chosen. And this heartbreak, it's simply the final crack before the light fully pours in. Be still, be strong, be ready. Type Amen to get blessing. 2929 if you wish to express your support further. This message was not just text. It was timing. It was spiritual alert. It was the cry of your angels reminding you, you are protected. You are rising. You are already free. Your name is already being spoken in the rooms. Your feet haven't entered yet. Your heartbeat has become your holy hour, and now nothing can stop what's coming for you. Tap Amen to get blessing. 3:30:30